Morning, guys. See, I'm here. Looks a little bit different. I'm trying something different for you guys today. So this way you guys can see the book and see the pictures as I read along. I mounted my phone up there, and we're going to try and read it from down here and see if that'll make it a little bit more fun for you guys to watch along as you able to see the pictures. So we're going to give this a shot here. We'll see how this works. This book is called The Secret Shortcut. This is the one that you guys voted on today. You guys voted 75% of you guys wanted to see it, so we're going to give it a read. Let's see how it looks. Try out this new camera angle. The Secret Shortcut by Mark Teague. It says, on Monday, Wendell and Floyd were late for school. And you can see Wendell and Floyd. They had nearly been captured by space creatures, they told their teacher. Ridiculous, said Mrs. Gernsblatt, and she warned them not to let it happen again. Let's see the aliens. Now they're hiding in a tree. But Tuesday was no better. Pirates were loose in the neighborhood. It was sheer bad luck, Wendell and Floyd explained when they showed up late for school. Preposterous, said Mrs. Gernsblatt. You can see we have our... keep this out of the shot. You can see the pirates there. On Wednesday, even though Wendell and Floyd left early, a plague of frogs made them late once again. Absurd, cried the teacher. I'm warning you, you must be here on time tomorrow, or else, and there will be no more crazy excuses. There's got to be a way to be on school on time, said Wendell. We'll just have to leave earlier. Floyd arrived at Wendell's house so early the next morning that the sun was barely up and Wendell was still in his pajamas. So there's Wendell in his pajamas. Oops. I've got an idea, said Wendell as he quickly got dressed. We'll follow the secret shortcut and get to school even sooner. Shortcut? Asked Floyd. I didn't even know there were any shortcuts to school. This is the secretest shortcut of all, said Wendell. In fact, I invented it myself. He led Floyd up through the alley by the Ulick's backyard, then down a culvert, over a fence, and through a dense thicket of blackberry vines. Then they scrambled over some boulders, down a steep bank, and across a narrow stream. This is a shortcut, said Floyd. Relax, said Wendell. We'll be there in a minute. But the forest became thicker and darker. Soon it was hung with vines. The screeches of strange jungle animals echoed all around. Maybe we took a wrong turn, said Floyd. I'm pretty sure school is straight up ahead, Wendell told him. So you can see all the animals and everything in the drawing there. But the jungle only grew more wilder, and when the boys finally came to a trail, it didn't lead straight to the school as they had hoped. Instead, it meandered through quicksand swamps and past large sleeping crocodiles. And across a deep rocky gorge. Let's see the butterfly. We got a, I forgot what those are called now. What are the birds with the big beaks?
Pelican.
Not a pelican. Joe says a pelican. What are those guys? A toucan. Yeah, a toucan. It began to get late. This one is going to be hard to explain, said Floyd. They stood in a small clearing. I have an idea, said Wendell. We'll climb a tree and see if we can spot the school. See all the animals. There's a jaguar sitting there and a monkey eating a banana. They chose the biggest, tallest tree they could find and climbed all the way to the top. Do you see the school? Asked Wendell. I don't even see the town, said Floyd. They watched the monkeys playing in the treetops. I have another idea, said Wendell. What is it? Asked Floyd. He was getting tired of Wendell's ideas. We'll swing from these vines just like the monkeys, said Wendell. That way we'll travel much faster. Soon they were swinging from vine to vine. This isn't too bad, shouted Floyd. I bet we're making good time. I knew this shortcut would work out, Wendell crowed. But at that moment, they ran out of vines. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. The boys landed, plop, plop, in a giant puddle of mud. Now what do we do? Asked Floyd. I don't know, said Wendell. I'm out of ideas. They sat there in the puddle and thought about all the trouble they were going to get into. Mrs. Gernsblatt never believes this story. Mrs. Goldblatt will never believe this story, said Wendell. It is sort of crazy, said Floyd. Just then, from far, far away, they heard the school bell ring. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Did you hear that? Cried Wendell. That was the first bell. We can still make it if we run. They ran until the jungle gave way to the forest, and the forest became woods, and then they scurried through the Mortleys' backyard and up the hill to school. They flew through the door of Mrs. Goldblatt's room and landed squishily in their seats just as the bell rang. Well, you made it, said their teacher, and just in time. But how on earth did you boys get so muddy walking to school? Floyd looked at Wendell. Wendell looked at Floyd. On second thought, said Mrs. Gernsblatt, maybe you better not say. During recess, Wendell and Floyd sat in the sun to give the mud a chance to dry. At least we got to school on time, said Wendell. That's the main thing, Floyd agreed. And in fact, it was quite a while before they were ever late to school again. Even so, they never did find a really good shortcut. The end. All right. So, let me flip this around real quick. All right, guys. So, that's our last read aloud for this week. We'll be back not next week, but the week after. I'll still do some stuff next week and meet up with you guys and say hi. We did the Google Hangout this morning, and we only had a couple people show up. Maybe we'll try and do that maybe in an evening when there's maybe more people around. If you guys need help with anything, please let me know. Have a good week next week. You guys are off next week. There's no e-learning next week. We'll be back at it on, I think that's Monday the 30th, if I'm not wrong. So we'll be back that day, a week from Monday, with more e-learning. I'll be posting stuff in Dojo every day, and we're gonna be doing some different stuff. So hope everybody's doing okay. Enjoy your spring break next week, and like I said, I'll pop in and throw some videos up just to say hi, make sure everybody's doing okay. And I'll really talk to you guys all on Monday the 30th. Bye, guys. Say bye, G.